up, everybody? It's your boy Chill.
And it's your boy Will.
And this is the Pull Up Podcast.
With CHILLW.
Yes, sir.
It's episode 5, ladies and gentlemen, and we are happy to be back in the building with y'all. We thank y'all for pulling up on us each and every week.
Man, we really appreciate y'all.
Right here on YouTube. Make sure that you watch and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that you stream and subscribe. We got all the information down there in the description. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we are excited today because we got a very, very special guest in the building.
The homie, Teezy Fontaine.
Hey,
Yes,
Teezy.
Yes, sir.
What it do, fellas?
What's up, Teezy?
happening?
How you doing, baby?
Hey, I'm super powerful, super powerful.
Come on, super powerful. I love it, man.
Yes, sir.
Teezy, man, tell us about yourself, man. We glad to have you in the building, man. How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm great, man. I appreciate y'all having me.
Good.
Yeah,
I know I asked you
yeah.
2 questions. Now tell us.
Yeah.
Now tell us.
I had to pick one. You did. I like shit. But
I feel you. Yeah. So tell the people about yourself, man. What do you do? Like, why are you here?
Okay.
On the pull up.
Well, I'm here because Divinity led me here, first of all.
Okay.
You
Real
did.
talk. Okay. Yes,
But
sir.
as far as what I do, I am a full-time creator, period. So I produce, I engineer, I songwrite, I DJ, I do camera work, I play drums, you dig?
The Renaissance man.
Yeah, the Renaissance man, for real. Yeah.
These
Yes,
days
sir.
you gotta have multiple jobs.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
If
when
you
you
want to
in it-
goddamn stay with the bag, you got to go do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
100.
straight
Especially when you in this music game, you know.
up. Yeah.
Yo. So tell us how you got into music.
Well, shit, man, it really just came from my lineage, really. My grandfather on my dad's side played drums. He was a singer. You did what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad played drums, and he traveled all around the world playing drums. And as a youngin', I just would see him do his thing, and I would just be beating on shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? So at the age of like 8 or 9, they had like this little expo in the cafeteria. You know what I'm saying? And you can walk up and just tell the band teacher what you want to play. And I was like, shit, I want to play drums. You feel me? So I just got into class. Wasn't really thinking too much about it. I was just like, it was just something to do. You know what I'm saying? And I got into class, and then it just started to become funner and funner. And I just started becoming comfortable. And shit, that's all she wrote. You know what I'm saying? It was up from there.
Kept it going. Yes, sir.
Kept it going from there. Got in middle school. I used to see all the high schoolers goddamn marching and shit, all them fine ass girls in the goddamn band. I was like, shit, goddamn, I want to be around that.
That's the reason why we do it.
Hell yeah. You
At first, at
feel me?
least.
You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man, I got into the marching band in middle school. Then I went on to high school, got in the marching band. Shit, in 9th grade, I was at the bottom of the barrel. Shit, by 10th grade, I was the section leader. So then I was like, oh yeah, I'm the man, dog. You know what I'm saying? They gave me the supreme confidence I needed, and they just took me into all other type of avenues as far as my music production, as far as my rapping and shit like that.
So with drums, you say your dad was a drummer, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Was he your main source of inspiration, like, or were there other well-known drummers that you listen to, that you like?
Well, I would really just kind of listen to the drummers that he would listen to. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We would listen to them together, but I was just big on music, period. So I would always kind of like single out the drum patterns and the melodies and shit from the music, period. You know what I'm saying? But I was listening to hip-hop music and shit, Jay-Z, Ludacris, Fabulous, goddamn Nas, all them cats. But I was listening with a different ear as well, you know what I'm saying? Especially like Dr. Dre and Timbaland, I was listening to their beats and shit like that. Like, man, these motherfuckers is cold, you know what I'm saying?
Those are the guys that made me want to produce.
Straight like that.
Straight up. Like,
sorry.
No, go ahead.
How would you describe your style? Like, obviously, you know, you named a lot of these people that we all rock with, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
we talking production or we talking drums? We talking production?
No, I'm just talking about him as an artist, you know what I'm saying?
I give y'all the whole spaghetti, goddamn.
Okay.
So look, so as far as production, I'll start with production. It's a range, man, because I like the cats like Shawty Red and DJ Monte and DJ Toomp and Metro Boomin, like them them trap producers, the Mike Wills. But also I would listen to the Dr. Dre's, the Timbalands, the Pharrells. But also I would listen, like people ain't know Pimp C did a lot of UGK shit along with Corey Mo and stuff like that. So I was just kind of like all around the board, and that's really all my influence, you know what I'm saying? So I really do a range of things, but I don't really kind of found my my niche in more trap soul, R&B, hip hop. I still do my trap, you know what I'm saying? But mainly I don't really start rocking with trap soul, and I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got Pretty Ricky to thank for that, cause when I ain't gonna lie, bro, like when I was fresh out of high school, I was trying to get them bitches, dog.
Man,
so I was riding out to the R&B, and that used to get them every time, and I was listening to Pretty Ricky. I wasn't really studying they rap shit, but Pleasure P and the production was crazy on Pretty Ricky. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was in a boy band when I was in college called New Harmony, right?
Okay.
and
Was the harmony really new?
It was new. It was new. One of these days I'll tell you how we came up with the name, but it was definitely on some Pretty Ricky. Like we thought we was pretty, like we're heavily influenced by Pretty Ricky.
Hey man, them boy were cold.
For sure. We had a song called Hide and Go Freak. It was hard though.
Hide and go freak.
Man, it was hard.
Tedra gets nervous when we start talking like this.
She just went in here.
She doesn't know what's gonna happen.
I wasn't hiding.
She just went in here, my boy.
We had a song called TV Lady.
Okay.
It was hard too.
Yeah.
Baby, you're the one I see. Yeah.
Oh, he done
on
opened
my
the
flat
arms.
screen HGTV.
Yeah.
You be in high definition. Yeah. Them other girls ain't competition. Yeah. And I be seeing you like all the time. Oh, we almost done. Between the hours of 8 and 9, and right before I go crazy. I remember that. You're just a TV lady. That's how the song.
How long has it been since you sang that song?
Bro,
because you remember every single word.
Hey, listen, I was in a boy band. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, listen, shout out to New Harmony, and I know if they're watching this, they sang that whole shit. They sang that whole shit. I guarantee you.
They definitely sung it with you.
Yeah. Yo, it was
y'all
hard.
Gonna fool around and get back together, man. Somebody gonna call you tomorrow.
Yeah, listen, we need to have people at Sam Houston State University, man. They know what time it is, man. They've been asking for a New Harmony
reunion.
You know what I'm
get together.
We had the campus turned, dog. We was doing all kinds of shit.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry, I took away from.
Nostalgia.
I wanted to ask you something. You were talking about the Pretty Ricky.
Okay.
Right before you hit me with the Pretty Ricky, you hit me with an influence. Dang, what would you say? I'm gonna get the thought later. We can move on. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna come back to me.
Well, tell us about your experience with the Bronner Brothers, man. Like, how did you end up doing that?
Okay, so my dad played drums for them up until I was like 11. I believe I was 11. So I just kind of hopped on. I would just kind of like fill in a few songs here and there. And I started kind of catching my groove. So he started letting me play a little more. And by age 12 or 13, I took over full time.
Nice.
You did. And I would do the church service on Friday, the church service on Sunday. Then I would do the hair shows whenever they had them, and that was a dope ass experience. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Seeing all them fine ass women with them hairdos and shit. Yeah. Man, what?
Wild in there.
Yeah, and I was in there just slapping drums like I was the premier talent. You know what I'm saying? So that was super dope for my confidence too.
And and was that like a family thing? Like how did you get?
What you mean?
Your dad, right?
Yeah. Through my dad. Yeah.
Okay.
Because he played.
Yeah. He was playing for them. Yeah, he was playing for them, and he just passed the job down to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But in retrospect, and they were like, "Okay, you got your little gig now. Go ahead and pay your cell phone bill. Nigga, go ahead and get your own shoes." And I was like, "Motherfucker,
were you ready?
Got me."
Were you ready for it? Or you know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah. I always I wasn't tripping on that because I wanted to do my own thing. I wanted never to. Can you give me this? Can you? Hell no. Yeah. I found a lot more satisfaction in being able to get my own and then be able to get my own. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like, yeah.
Look, so I started playing keys. I played drums from like 2 to about 15.
Oh,
15 is when I started playing organ in church.
Okay.
And soon as I started playing organ in church, when I tell you my mama stopped doing everything for me, Like, that was the moment I was like, bills was mine. My bills was my bills.
Yeah,
Right.
straight up.
She didn't buy. It's like the only thing she offered me at that point was a place to stay and sometimes food.
She like, baby, I know how much. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like, you grown now.
Yeah,
You making
dog.
your own money.
Yeah,
Go on.
yeah. But you know what though, man, I wouldn't even change it for anything in the world because that shit really taught me like how to stand on my own.
Yeah.
Like it removed the kickstand.
Yeah.
It removed the training wheels. It was like, nigga, hey,
Sometimes you need that.
Yeah, you gotta have that.
Baptism by fire.
Yeah, I love it though.
A lot of musicians.
Shout out to Pops, man. Yeah, shout out to my dog.
Man. So now, Pops taught you how to how to play drums, and he was that influence there.
Yeah.
I know. Reading the bio, you talked about your grandparents. Tell us about their influence in your life.
Long live Charles and Rochelle, man. I got them on my chest, got them tatted on me, man. They're my peoples for life. I'm super thankful that God specifically placed them in my life because they gave me foundation. You know what I'm saying? They taught me morality. And it really made me the man I am today. So they raised me from 6 months to probably about 10 years old, and I went ahead and moved with my pops. But like I say, they taught me structure, they taught me respect, they taught me how to move, they taught me responsibility, and they wasn't never overly just on me and shit. Like they weren't super strict or anything like that. But based off the respect that I had for them, I never really wanted to disappoint them. So I always made sure that I moved a certain type of way and I handled myself a certain type of way. Sure. And I took that on into adulthood. Yeah.
So how were you affected, when by their loss?
Man, I honestly went through every motherfucking emotion known, I feel like. You dig? But it, like, as it circled back around and as the smoke cleared, I realized what it was all for. And I'm super thankful for the time that I did get to spend with them. I'm thankful for the lessons. And I know that energy never dies, and I know they here with me. And they taking this walk with me. I may not be able to see them physically in the form that they left this earth in, but they had already done their job. So it's like you gotta respect the game of life when it comes to that. Right. You did.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what do you feel like? Because you said, you realize what it was all for. Like, what do you feel like it was all for? I know I've had a similar experience, and it was very spiritual for me. You know what I'm saying? I dug in. Like, was that a similar experience for you? Or how
absolutely,
did that feel?
Absolutely. I definitely tapped way more into my spirituality when I lost them because I didn't have no other place to go except the streets, and that wasn't gonna lead to anything positive.
Right.
So I had to choose the road less traveled.
Yeah, man.
You did.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I've had, for me, that experience of finding that spirituality and finding myself was divorce. And it really it's a thing when you understand yourself, and then you see more reason in your situations, and then just understanding that everything is for reason.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We don't always understand it right away, but we have a choice to decide to find the growth in our situation versus us allowing it to be a staple of negativity in our lives.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So in that light, I can absolutely identify with the transition and the growth that I'm sure that you attained through that process.
Yeah, man, and that shit was hard. And it's even to this point, it's gotten a lot easier. You did, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's super easy.
Does it get easier, or do you just get used to it?
For me, I would say both, because as I continue to grow, I started to use that pain as armor instead of using the pain as pain, because at the end of the day, it's all about your perception. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what you choose. Like, you can really, no man, it's so much. It's homeless motherfuckers out here happier than us.
Oh yeah.
Them motherfuckers happier than billionaires. You did. They choose to be happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like certain things back in the day, I wouldn't be happy about it as how I am now. Like, I literally can go outside my house and I can lay in my grass. I can put a blanket out in my grass and lay in my grass and soak up the sun, and I'm so motherfucking happy. You dig? That shit wouldn't have made me that happy years ago. You know what I'm
I met a
saying?
homeless guy a long time ago. Like, you know, I'm a story guy, obviously. Right?
Okay.
And I met a homeless guy a long time ago when I was gigging in Houston, man. Shout out to Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
I like this shirt because I
Okay.
was in New York, but I was raised in Houston, so it's like.
Oh yeah, I like that. I just noticed that. That's pretty. That's kind of player
That's
right
the reason
there.
why I got it, because I was like, hey, it's like I was born in New York.
This play. We need the black. We need the black lady as the Statue of Liberty. But it's all right. I ain't.
You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying? We
hate.
need the original.
Yeah.
But the homeless guy, man, I came out the gig. You know what I'm saying? I had a suit on, and you know the homeless guy, he's outside. He asked me for some money. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying, the divine energy is, you know what I'm saying, whatever was letting me know. Like, hey man, talk to this man. So I was like, hey yo, why are you out here? You know what I'm saying? And straight up, my boy was like, hey, see how you got this suit on? You probably go to work, huh? I was like, yeah. He was like, I don't want to do it.
Just plain it that simple.
Just like that.
I respect
was like,
that.
That plain and simple.
I was like, damn. All right. I was like, why not? He said, man, because we ain't supposed to be stressed out like that. He was like, I'd rather just do what I'm doing. I was like, you would rather ask people for money? He's like, yeah. He was like, it ain't necessarily that I'm asking people for money all the time. He's like, if I see somebody, I ask. He was like, he was like, I let God take care of me. And I was like, damn, that's interesting.
You know,
Some real shit, fam.
I think about this all the time. But we really were not placed on this earth to spend our time trying to make money.
Yeah.
Right.
Our purpose gets lost in our need for money.
Yeah.
And yes, we needed to spend, we needed to buy things and all this, but the way that we allow money to control us and take the joy out of life,
yeah, man,
for the sake of financial abundance.
Yeah, man.
It's a false monetary system from the gate.
Yeah. It's paper.
It's all about balance, man.
It's paper.
Absolutely.
It's all about
paper.
balance.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want money. We want what money can.
I mean, the other thing about it, and when I you know, as I dive deeper into like financial literacy and like money is nothing right now.
Yeah,
it's nothing.
It's bullshit.
It's nothing. Yeah. It means nothing.
But you know,
but it's getting spent like it's something.
It's so many things in life. It's so many things that they put in our face that is nothing. It's just a whole bunch of nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of nothing. But we deal with it. We deal with it like it's something though.
Yeah.
And we put a lot of mental energy into it like it's something.
Yeah.
But it really ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's kind of wild when you think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. It really is, man.
That was one of the things that I realized on a shroom trip. Shout out to shrooms, man.
yeah. There you go.
Shout out to mushrooms. No, for real. Like, because I think I had a mushroom trip that really helped me see things differently. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm not like a mushroom taker. I took it one time. So I'm lying. I took mushrooms twice, right?
Okay. The
first time I did mushrooms, I pussied out. I didn't want to take the whole 3-5. So, you know what I'm saying? So I took
3-5?
Yeah.
You gotta take a whole 3-5 of that bitch, my boy. I don't know about that.
Like
kid.
The max is what, like 4 grams or something like that?
So let me tell you. So the first time I took it, I think I ate like 2.5, right? Okay. And I partied with my homegirl and her sister, and then I came back to the crib and I watched worst thing to watch on fucking shrooms. When they see us, I watched that shit on shrooms.
When they see, is that cowboy movie?
No, When They See Us is the Central Park 5 movie.
Oh,
Ava DuVernay.
This nigga.
Hold on. What is?
When They See Us, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I know what you're talking
about.
It's the movie about the Central Park 5, like the 5 boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was my first shroom trip.
Wow, my boy.
Yeah, man. Went home and watched that and cried like a goddamn baby.
Lord have mercy.
I cried
Lord
all
have
night
mercy.
long, man.
Right.
I watched that thing. I watched it, and listen, here, you want to hear something even worse? I watched it all in one sitting because I was high on shrooms.
Done.
And I
I
cried for like a good 5 hours, man.
So what did you get out of it?
No. I didn't get anything out of that trip. I was just so pissed.
Okay.
I was pissed.
Okay.
Pissed the whole time. Pissed and really sad at the
Right.
fucking world.
Right.
It was the second time that you got.
Second time I was on shrooms. Let me tell you, I had a great goddamn time.
Okay.
I ain't gonna go into details, but I had a great motherfucking time.
Okay.
And
on 3.5, right?
Hey, listen. Hey, I was on the patio. I'll be telling this story sometimes. I was on the patio dancing with the goddamn trees, butt ass naked. Didn't even realize it.
Oh, I was all the way gone.
Hey, and I was listening, bro. It was a movie. I swear to God, the sun was out. It was summertime.
You was out there like the trees and the butterflies on Roger Rabbit, man.
Yo,
smile.
I'm telling you, I ain't had shit to do that day. And the person I was with, she knew how to do the shrooms. She was like, "Yo, let's eat. Let's take a 3-5. You take 3-5, I'll take 3-5." I was like, okay, cool. So I took my 3-5. She took her 3-5. I ain't, we smoked something. I ain't know what was going on. It was just one of those days where I was like, fuck it that day. I ain't care. I was chilling. And next thing I know, I'm just feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Because I just, I ain't gonna go into details, but I was feeling good and I was naked. So I just went out on the patio and I had the music playing. So I'm listening to like the Isley Brothers. I'm listening to like 70s funk. Like I'm listening. Oh man, I'm listening to like Parliament. It was a good moment. Yeah. And I'm on the patio, butt ass naked, going back and forth with the goddamn trees. The shit was crazy. And then, but the reason why I'm getting all that is like, and then I narrated a whole. It was a whole moment. I gotta really tell y'all about my shroom trip. But the reason why I'm getting to that, at the end of my shroom trip, by the end of it, I was like, reincarnation is real.
What? I mean, how did that even come out of the situation? Yeah. Where did that even come from?
It came from what we was talking about. We was talking about the energies and we was talking about spirituality earlier, man. And now I was talking about doing shroom trips and stuff like, I don't know. And that's just my mind be going that way. But anyway, I brought that up because like the spirits, man, like the energy, like we talked about at one point, you know what I'm saying? Probably before the podcast, but we talked about energies, right? Right. We talked about how energies, they never really disappear. The law of conservation of energy says that energy is neither created nor destroyed, is only transferred.
Absolutely.
So, and did y'all know that they have tested the weight of people's bodies before and after death?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They be lighter?
Y'all, and they be the same amount lighter. I think it's like 2.5 grams. Mm-hmm. It'd be the same exact amount lighter. Y'all, come on now.
Yeah.
So if you believe in the law of conservation of energy, and if you believe that everybody that dies is 2.5 or some odd, whatever that number is, great. If y'all know what it is, put it in the comments. But whatever that number is, then why is reincarnation not real? That's got to be real, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have all
because the energy is leaving.
Yeah,
we know the energy is leaving.
I can't speak on that.
Look, because the
Where
thing
does it
is,
go?
like, I don't think every spirit reincarnates to this realm. It's really dependent on their level of spirituality, because the astrals is way bigger than, like, this is just a little piece. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of planets and all kind of other situations that these spirits can transfer and graduate to.
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They might be on a certain spiritual journey to where their job is really done on Earth. They done moved on to the Sirius star system or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I never thought about it.
I mean, well, the Bible says that we are asleep when we die.
Well, it says it's a cousin of sleep. It says sleep is the cousin of death. That's what it says.
I really feel like when folks pass, it's just like goddamn when you dreaming and you wake up back into your body. I feel like they wake up back into wherever the fuck they go. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's just be like purgatory, like it's over.
I kind of had that thought about dreams. I've been thinking about dreams and where we are when we are in dreams.
We're actually dream, like I feel like when we dreaming, that's real shit. We in the astral realm at that point.
I've had some dreams, bro. Yeah. I've had some crazy dreams where it felt like reality to the point to where when I wake up, I'm relieved that it was a dream, but it felt just as real as this.
Cause it do be.
Man, it do be. It do be. I be thinking it be some different dimension type shit. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Or get like I've had a dream where I was speaking a whole different language. Like I felt like you know what I'm saying? It really felt like I knew French at that moment.
You probably was in a parallel universe.
You know what I'm saying? I was a fighter pilot. I'd never forget this dream. I was a fighter pilot.
This nigga was the man, bro.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. I had a dream when I was like, man, I could have been anywhere between like 9 and 11, somewhere around there.
Okay.
And you know what? And I don't dream anymore. And you know, that's so weird. I used to have such vivid dreams when I was a kid. What do y'all think that is?
Well, first of all, in order to start achieving more dreams, you got to take certain herbs. You got to partake more in lavender and mugwort, chamomile, things of that nature.
I smoke weed.
Yeah, but I'm talking about. I know, right? Boom, 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 boom. Nah, what I'm saying is,
if I only had a dream.
Seriously, you know what I'm saying? Like drink you some lavender tea before you go to sleep.
Okay.
And be intentional before you go to sleep and tell yourself you want to travel the astrals. You know what I'm saying? Be intentional and you'll find yourself traveling the astrals.
I agree with that.
But watch this transition though right here, boy. I'm talking about this right here, boy.
Bow ahead.
What about that dream with you and your cousin, man? A good friend of mine, Ryan Kilgore.
Oh,
what y'all got going on?
We living that dream. We are currently living that dream. It's called the
My nigga's
fuck all that shit. Now we handle it. Nah.
Astros.
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 Houston Astros. But nah. Me and Cuz, man, we have a situation called the Grand Design that consists of me, Ryan Kilgore, and Headquarters. And we're using that. First of all, what it is a mix of jazz, because Ryan got jazz on lock, man, with saxophone.
He's the guy, man.
When you mix that with my urban style and Headquarters urban style, my blend of production, his blend of songwriting and production, and just creativity overall, it's really like a transformer. You know what I'm saying? You add all them. You know when the Power Rangers used to goddamn unite, Red Ranger, and then they used to build that big ugly motherfucker. Like I really feel like that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But we're also using that to tap in with the youth as well through his Kilgore Music Foundation.
He's always been an adamant supporter of the youth, man.
Because it's huge, man. Because
I don't think I ever heard
that's what saved me.
Yeah.
Ryan
Kilgore.
I think the last time I spoke with him, he had let it go. He had stopped, but
not
for
anymore,
years he was the sax player with Stevie Wonder.
Yeah. Oh, word.
He was Stevie main man for like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We might have to have him on the pod.
Actually, that would be very dope. Ryan,
don't even worry about that. I'm gonna pull up on him.
You gonna make it happen, Teezy gonna make it happen?
Yeah, I'll make it happen.
That's the whole man.
I'm gonna pull up on him tomorrow.
I haven't spoken with him in a while, but
I'm gonna tell him. I got y'all.
Okay. Shout out to Ryan Kilgore.
Since y'all got me, man, I'm gonna tell Ryan to pull up.
Hey,
pull up.
Yeah, pull up to the pull up.
Yes,
man.
sir, dog.
Yeah, so that's what we got, man. And the reasoning that I love it so much is, from a youth standpoint, is the fact that I believe that's what spared me from my circumstances and my environment. Because growing up, like I say, I grew up around all the prostitution and the goddamn the police brutality and all the gang activity and drugs and all that shit. Mm-hmm. But I had an outlet through an instrument and through my creativity. Oh. And that's what we're giving these kids. We showing these kids that it's cool to goddamn have an instrument. It's cool to have some kind of talent and want to do something besides just be involved in what mainstream hip hop is telling you to do. You know what I'm saying? What the media is telling you to do as far as their influence. We telling you now it's cool to do something creative and outside the box.
Why do you think particularly in our community, degradation is given so much attention?
It's all systematic. It's all the machine behind it. The media is the influence, but the beautiful thing about the age of Aquarius that we're living in is that we're breaking through that because we're separating from the matrix, and we're realizing that the mainstream media is lying all the motherfucking time, and the truth is within us in our community. We get the truth from each other.
For sure.
Because I mean, it's only so many times motherfuckers can lie to you, dog.
The age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius.
Why you shaking your head like you in church though?
Hey, I had to talk that shit.
Hey, you gotta get up.
Hey, I just look like that, my boy. You hear me? I'm tapped in like some church shoes. Here you talking about?
Of Aquarius.
So that said, it's obvious. It's obvious that you are very spiritual in your in your walk in this life, man. So
absolutely,
kind of fill us in on where you are in that space. And what drove? Well, I think we talked about that already with your grandparents.
Yeah.
In terms of what drove you there, but where are you now in that journey?
I'm forever evolving and elevating. I'm not perfect. And I don't strive to be perfect. I just strive to be great and live in my purpose. Mm-hmm. I don't think I know everything. I'm always willing to learn, and I'm always willing to teach, and I don't have to put a price tag or an ultimatum on teaching my brother or my sister or my people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was put here to teach and heal and just congregate, period. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's just where I'm at, because I'm taking what I've learned from my journey, and I don't have a problem showing people.
Okay, now I'm gonna play a little bit of devil's advocate here.
Okay.
You said that you don't have a
devil need an advocate?
I just said it because everybody else said it. I don't know.
What they be like, man, fuck the devil.
Food for thought.
But now you said you don't feel like you need to charge your people.
Mm-hmm.
Now I hear a lot of I follow a lot of different speakers, entrepreneurs, thought seekers and things like that. And I hear them say stuff like, well, you have to charge people to see who's serious. Because sometimes you end up putting information out that people don't do anything with. Because it's free.
Well, you're absolutely right about that. But see, it's certain aspects of it that I'm talking about. Of course, I can't give all the game away for free, because I had to pay for the game.
For sure.
Right.
I'm just when I say that, I'm just talking about my experiences per se.
Okay.
And certain skill sets that they can gain from the experiences that I share. But certain things, based off of this monetary system, you got to charge for certain things. But if the monetary system wasn't set up the way that it's set up, you wouldn't have to charge for shit.
I totally agree.
You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what it is. Don't be a sucker about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But still give your people value.
And it's always a catch-22, because we are creatives. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And it's not always about it's not always. There's a point. It's never always about the money, but there's a point.
Line,
there's a point where it's like, hey, my nigga, I need
that line, bro.
I need that, my guy. You gotta eat
that money, man.
You gotta eat, man.
And it's like, and I done worked long enough now on this to be like, hey, my nigga, hey.
Hey, I charge what I charge. You don't want to pay it, then shit, go somewhere else. I ain't mad at you. But this is what I charge, because I'm not even charging you necessarily for the skill. I'm charging you for the time that I'm pouring into your shit when I could be pouring that same time into mine. I'm
charging you for all the years of experience that it takes for me to put this together for you in the way that makes it amazing, that you would want to. That's the reason why you call.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want it, because you want it because you trust it, because I've been through it. I've dealt with it.
Absolutely.
You're gonna learn from it. You're gonna get something from it.
And I'm making it easy for you. Therefore, you got to pay me.
Absolutely.
Only thing left for you to do is execute, which that's the hard part.
Yeah,
it's easy to listen.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, because it's about focus, but it's extremely about execution.
Yeah.
Because you can have all the jewels, but if you don't never cash them in, then you still broke.
Yo, I'm learning myself.
Right. Teezy, tell us a secret.
Well, tell you a secret?
Tell us a secret, man. Tell us something that
nobody knows.
Something that nobody, Give us some exclusive shit right here on the pull up. You know, we try to break some exclusives. You know what I'm saying? Give us an exclusive. What's one thing that people should know about you that they don't know? Yeah, you like that one, huh?
Nah, cause this shit is goofy as hell.
I need I need a keyboard so I can start playing sound effects.
We gotta get you.
I need a keyboard for sound effects.
We gotta get you a little baby one though, a little Fisher Price joint.
Hey, well, it ain't necessarily even a secret for those who know me closely, but hey, I'm a titty man. I like titties, man. I like titties.
He likes the tig old bitties.
Hey, but I'm gonna choose the titties over the ass though. I like ass. Ass is cool. I look at it, bow, you know. But hey, give me them juggalugs, man.
Juggalogs. Yeah. I'm the other way around, man. I think I love titties, but I think titties are overrated.
What?
Titties are overrated. What do you really do with titties?
Nigga, you can do everything.
Like what? I'm waiting. Ain't nobody. I mean, they're fun. They're fun. Don't get me wrong. I like looking at them.
It's about
they're
preference,
fun to play with. They're good to look at.
And they don't stink, dog. Like shit. You know what I'm saying? The ass has the potential.
You don't like a little booty wind?
No, nigga.
You don't like a little booty wind?
I don't like
what?
I don't like that back shot.
What?
So
you do?
Like, you know what I'm saying? That goddamn little twang. I don't like that little twang.
We just found out something about Will we didn't know.
Like a little booty wind?
Nigga, he like the twang.
Like the twang.
This nigga like the twang, man.
TWANG. Twang.
Hell, I knew this nigga like he looked like a nigga that like the twang.
Are we going too far, Tedry? Is it time for us to move on?
This nigga like the twang. I knew
Shout out to my nigga Shabazz, dog. I be looking at my nigga Shabazz. He a comedian, man, from Sam Houston from my school. He be posting his videos. He be clapping, talking about, that booty wind. I was like, this nigga wild.
Butt wind. I don't
Shout
like
out
the
to
booty
wind.
wind. No butt wind.
For real though, y'all don't like booty wind?
I don't like that.
All right, well,
I don't like the twang.
Like I said, I like titties. They're great to look at. They're great to play with. But I mean, ultimately, they're useless.
Nigga, how did you grow up to be so big and strong? Didn't you have titties, nigga?
Right, Similac.
Yeah.
Similac.
It was tits, man. Shout out to the
Similac
tits.
God wanted me to be big. He wanted me
yeah.
to be large.
Yeah, that's my thing right there, man.
Man, that's hilarious. Yeah. Hey man, you got a birthday coming up, or you just had a birthday?
Yeah, I got a birthday coming up July 1st. It's going down, man. It's going down. I'm having a show. You know what I'm saying? All my people gonna come through. I'm gonna rock the stage. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna have all my fam there. Of course, I'm gonna have to pull up.
Okay,
man. I wish I was.
We gonna pull up on you, dog.
I'm gonna be out of town, man. I'm gonna be in New Orleans for Essence Festival.
He gonna be there in spirit though, so he's still there.
I will. And it won't be the last one.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm definitely gonna come and support.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Just found a new homie, bro.
Man,
real talk, man.
Peace and love, my brother.
I think I'm gonna be in town, man. I think I'll be there.
Come fuck with me. Yeah. That's what's going down for the birthday, because really, honestly, it's a celebration for just all the shit that I went through, all the shit that I'm still, you know what I'm saying, learning and growing through, and to be able to hit the stage, you know what I'm saying, like that shit is huge for me. And it's like I'm really on a whole nother level, even as far as my stage presence and my charisma, because of the shit that I went through. And I really climbed out the fucking quicksand, dog. It wasn't even mud, it was quicksand. And I climbed up out that bitch clean, dog.
Everybody don't make it.
As a whistle.
I'm talking about with a white tee on.
That's a blessing.
How long is your set?
As long as I motherfucking want it to be, for real.
For your birthday?
It's my show. Right? But I'm going to probably do probably about a dub, 20 minutes or so.
For somebody that hasn't seen you perform, like how would you describe it to them?
It's very, very personalized. It feel like a family vibe. Like I like to connect with my crowd. You did what I'm saying?
Crowd interaction.
Yeah. Because it's more than me just getting up there 100%. Looking all high and stupid as shit. You know? It's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a, because I treat this shit like it's church, dog. Because it really is. You know what I'm saying? But see, I'm the pastor. I'm the preacher that's gonna show you, like, see, a lot of these pastors and shit used to be pimps and all that shit, but they only show you the goddamn suit and tie. Now I'm gonna show you everything. I'm gonna show you every single chapter of the book, and then you get to make your choice. I'm gonna show you all that, and you gonna fuck with me for that, because I'm super authentic with it.
That.
Yeah,
That's real.
Say that.
Straight
That's
up.
real. Yep.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I got them notes.
I good God Almighty.
Wow. Yeah, boy, crazy.
Hey, listen, it's that time. It's that time, man. We got segments like Teezy. We do segments, man. We switch it up. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a TV show, variety show, podcast, all wrapped into one.
So which one is this? Which one is this? Is this
we get ready to do Will's
word of the day?
What's happening?
So I always do words, man.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm a person. You know, one of these days I'm gonna come on here and the word of the day is gonna be the word for a person who's big into words. How about that?
Okay.
The way we got to this is he decided he wanted to do words to get away from all of the cussing that he does.
Okay.
That's
I don't cuss that much for real.
Oh,
Fuckity fuck.
Okay. What we got?
Shit and ass. Anyway, so
just for no reason, just
Hey, that man crazy.
absolutely. All right, so you know what I'm saying? I think I'm getting a little bit better with the words, man, because
Okay.
I'm trying to get it to relate to the guest and to the situation and the topic at hand and all that other good stuff. So today's word of the day is a plum. A plum. It's one more time. It's a noun. And what it means is self-confidence or assurance, especially when in a demanding situation. So let's use that as in a sentence. Teezy, I think you handle yourself with great aplomb.
I like that.
Fuck with that?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that word.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Teezy Fontaine.
Thank you, man.
sir.
I handled that shit very
A
aplomb.
plum ass nigga. No,
A plum ass nigga. Hell no. I fuck with that. Yeah.
all right, and then if we're done with Will's word of the day, that means that we are moving on to our next segment of the day.
Singing in the shower.
Singing in the shower.
Oh,
And yo,
yeah.
so this is what this means, right? Singing in the
Okay.
shower, if you haven't seen the show yet, Singing in the Shower is our indie music spotlight, man. So we talk about this whole podcast is about talking about people who we rock with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Talking
Talk to me.
and getting to know the unsung heroes and musicians, the indie artists that run the scene, run the music and performing arts scene out here, in and around here. You know what I'm saying? So Singing in the Shower is our opportunity to spotlight those artists, man. So we want to ask you, man, what you singing in the shower, man? Is there anybody that you want to put the world on? Even if it's you, shit, put yourself on.
Oh, definitely. I definitely got to put y'all on Teezy Fontaine,
For
man.
sure.
For sure. Like from an indie spotlight, and I'm not even really like all bullshit aside. I'm not even just saying it because it's me. But even if I wasn't me, and I just peeped out my music and my hustle and my grind, you got to spotlight this guy right here.
Respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knowing my
Yes, sir.
story, you feel me? Like,
right with that.
you gotta spotlight Teezy Fontaine. I'm gonna give Teezy Fontaine the flowers today.
Shout out
Straight
to Teezy
up.
Fontaine.
Yeah.
What you singing in the shower from Teezy Fontaine?
Oh
Give us
man,
one.
I'm gonna probably do a 16 from this record called Rise Above.
Ooh, Rise Above.
Yeah, it's just a quick 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that's a perfect segue because we getting ready to move on to the musical montage, which means Teezy
Yes,
getting
sir.
ready to do a Sweet 16 for us, you know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
One time for Teezy Fontaine.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Teezy,
The guy.
Appreciate that.
hey man, we want to hear you. We want to hear this Sweet 16, baby, so go ahead and do your thing, brother.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Fontaine over everything. Yeah. You know, they tried to count me out. They tried to step over me, but I rose above all that shit. Here we are. Look, people really thinking I ain't the man till I rise above on them. Climbing the ladder, I'm watching them shadow while I crank the sub on them. Shark tail in a fishbowl, my art skill can't be measured. My art tells an amazing story about undeniable effort. They trying to catch the groove. Meanwhile, I'm blessed to rule. Got the freedom to roam and I'm feeling extra cool. Now check the move. Listen, righteous. If you was iceless with no devices, would you still be the man? And would you be willing to get it all out the mud and have to deal with the plan? I be so mellow, but still break them down like a rello. I feel like I done it all like Elo. Shout out, I'm fresh out the ghetto, but don't give a fuck about that. Hating on somebody else, boy, I don't know nothing about that. Nigga, I don't know nothing about that. See, I ain't got the time or the energy, bitch, I got to get gone. So check the frequency, none of my enemies can't get close to my throne. Fly above, jet lyric, I'm never scared, I reject fear. And shout it, they gon' have to VVS my vision. I'm talking that clear as Fontaine, shout it. Appreciate it.
And now it's time for the fan questions for Teezy Fontaine.
Hey, appreciate that performance, Teezy. Hey, we got some fan questions for you, though.
Beautiful. What's happening?
Question number uno.
Is that Siri?
This is not Siri. This is to Siri.
Hell no. What's your phone number, girl? Yes, sir.
Who are your biggest musical influences?
And I got a whole lot of them. I got to start with 3 Stacks and Big. You know what I'm saying? Outkast. I fuck with UGK, man. Long live the pimp.
Oh, yeah.
Got him right here. You know what I'm saying? Got
One day
I fuck with Nipsey
baby.
Hussle. Now from a music standpoint, I fuck with his music, but he wasn't necessarily an influence from the music standpoint. He was more from a business and just a walk of life standpoint.
Right.
So shout out to the Nip on that. Also, let me see, from a production standpoint, I always fuck with Dr. Dre, Timbaland, Pharrell, but I also like my trap producers like Shouted Red, motherfucking DJ Toon, Mike Will, Metro Boomin, all them cats. It's just really a plethora, man, of Southern and Midwest, you know what I'm saying, flavor. I'll blend it together. Even from an R&B tip, you know what I'm saying. I fuck with the Chris Browns and the Pretty Ricky back in the day. You know what I'm saying. Their production used to go crazy. I was big on production, for real. Production, melodies, melodics, and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, and then even from a new age standpoint, I fuck with Crizzle, you know, Big Crit, Kendrick, J. Cole, all them cats, man.
Yeah. Hard. Yeah.
And when
Straight
listening
up.
to your
Great
music, you
influence.
kind of give all those kind of vibes.
Hey, I appreciate that.
For
I'm
sure.
just a big melting pot, man.
For sure,
You know?
for sure.
Yeah, all that.
All right with it.
That's
You know,
the way. That's the way it should happen, man.
Thank you.
Take the influences and let them and create your own.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
What's the next question, Tedra?
So as we can see, TLee wears a gold crown on his shirt, but not on his head. But apparently, Teezy does. What's up with that gold crown?
What's up with that go?
Well, you know
You been a
what?
Hartsfield Jackson.
You know what?
Airport
Yeah,
announcer.
man.
Delta, there's somebody
need a
that you need
Wine,
to meet.
please. Wine, please. Okay, so as far as the crowns, right? First of all, I just love crowns because it represents royalty, and I feel like I'm a
Indeed.
king. You know what I'm saying? I'm a god in the flesh. That's just how I feel.
Indeed.
So that's number one. But just the origin of it. I was at a Big Crit concert probably about 3-4 years ago, and I met this cat named Olu, and he handcrafts crowns. Like,
Okay.
he handcrafted them. Them motherfuckers
That's
was
hard.
fire. And he had one on. I was like, bro, like that shit fire. You know what I'm saying? I connected with him. I went down there to the West End, bought a couple of them, and those the ones that I rock. But I see Olu around all the time over on the West End. That's where he's stationed at. Yeah, that's my dog too. You know,
Why
what
you
I'm
ain't
saying? I
wear
gotta
the
go
crown
pick
today,
him up.
dog?
Got me feeling like I
I
need
feel-
to go grab
you know
me
what,
one,
I
bro?
feel some kind of way that we
you know what?
ain't get crowned. We ain't get crowned Teezy Fontaine.
You know what? I ain't even gonna cap you down. I was just getting my hair done, as Tetra can see. Like I just got my locks combined. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even done yet. This shit ain't even done yet. You know what I'm saying? But I just still was like, I'ma come rock with my bros anyway. I don't give a fuck.
We appreciate
But yeah, so I ain't want to put no crown on because I ain't even know how it was gonna fit on my locks right now. But
Okay.
oh no, I'm locked and loaded though. I'm crowned up,
Hey, next
shouted around here.
time you pull up on us, man, you got to bring the crown with you,
Man,
man.
I got you, man.
Don't come back if you ain't got the crown.
Man,
now.
I know.
God,
man,
don't
I
come
know.
back. Yeah, that's
That's
harsh, man.
Nah, I
I'm
got
just
you.
telling you,
I'll be
when you
back.
come back with the crown.
I'll be back with the crown, man. I got you. I appreciate it though. Yeah.
What else we got, Tess?
So earlier today, I saw you drinking freshly squozen watermelon juice.
Freshly squozen.
Are you vegan or something?
What? Yes, I am.
Are you vegan or something?
Yes, I am vegan. Yes, I'm vegan as fuck, actually. Vegan AF, baby.
Vegan AF. I love it.
Yeah.
Vegan autofocus.
Vegan, all facts. Fuck you talking about?
Y'all don't. I know y'all don't know what we talking about, but we know what we talking
Yeah,
about.
vegan AF. Yeah.
Listen.
So yeah. I'm vegan, man. I've been vegan since last August, man, and I love that shit, man.
I don't know how y'all do that shit, man.
It's really
something.
not because I know how to cook.
I know how to cook too now. Hold on now.
That's
Don't do me like that.
Nah, that's just what it is.
You know how to
Like,
make the fried eggplant that's supposed to, it kind of tastes like fish.
I ain't fucking
Whoa.
with no eggplant, man.
Did you season it with Old Bay?
I ain't fucking with.
Actually, you know what?
You probably do.
so.
Oh, that's the only way. That's the only way I'm
so.
thinking.
And then
It's good though. You don't like eggplant?
I don't think I like eggplant like that.
I don't
I
really
fuck
like
with
You
them.
don't like
like
it
that
because it's
either.
not good for you.
No, I ain't gonna say it ain't good for you. I
Okay,
just don't
okay.
really like the taste of it.
Okay, I
like
got
that.
you. I got you.
But nah, man, like mushrooms can really like be your meat substitute for whatever. Like you want a beef or a steak taste, get you some portobellos and season that shit like you're
Season it
seasoning.
like
That shit be
meat.
good as fuck.
It
Or
tastes like meat, but it doesn't supply the same amount of protein, does it?
well,
You just beating
we
up
talking about
fungus
protein.
cap.
So to just get deeper on the protein, like it's more about the amino acid structure than it is the protein. That's what really builds the, But protein is very, very sellable to Americans, and protein is very damaging as well. You know what I'm saying? And I actually got a couple videos I can share with you guys that actually talk about the science to protein.
Right,
And y'all understand it a little more and be like, God damn, okay. Yeah. So
Now we was talking
Yeah, I
before.
ain't
We was
really
talking
big on
before
protein.
the podcast. And you was telling us about chlorophyll.
chlorophyll, yes. So chlorophyll is just that dark green substance that comes from the plants. You know what I'm saying?
Put us on.
Yeah, chlorophyll has so many good benefits to it. You know what I'm saying? And it actually neutralizes your odor as well. Like it'll literally, you don't have to. The more you take chlorophyll, you don't have to wear deodorant.
Interesting.
Really?
Yeah, it'll neutralize. And on some real
Some of
shit,
you niggas
let
need to
me
be
break some
drinking
shit
some
down to y'all
chlorophyll.
real quick, and I want to share this with everybody because this shit is very,
Yeah,
very
talk to
serious
us.
and important.
Talk to us.
Your skin is your biggest organ, and even your underarms, those are where your lymph nodes are located.
Right.
So when you put shit directly on your skin, it's literally like eating it, right? So that stuff goes in your bloodstream. So when you using like the regular deodorants at the Walmart and shit, you putting all that aluminum in your bloodstream. It's just like you eating aluminum. That shit is poisonous. All them oils and all that goddamn fragrance
shit.
and all that smell good shit that you putting directly in your skin. You did what I'm saying? That shit is going in your bloodstream and
Something to think
poisoning
about.
you.
Damn.
Hand
Something to
sanitizer, all that motherfucking hand sanitizer they were telling you to use because of this whole shit.
Damn,
Poison as fuck. I'd
bruh.
rather just shake some dirty ass hands. That shit, shaking somebody's dirty ass hand is more healthier than putting some hand sanitizer on your shit.
Oh wait.
And I'm gonna give you the number one thing
I was gonna say some
that
people
we
gonna argue with
did
you.
as kids, and shit, don't do it no more. Never in your life use petroleum jelly again.
Oh yeah, I stopped using
Oh,
gel. I
yeah,
stopped
yeah,
using that
yeah.
years ago.
Cause you know what petroleum jelly is?
Talk to us.
It's gas, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's gas.
You're putting gas
It's
in.
gas.
It's literally like you having a cut on your hand. Shit, let me pour some gas in this
Put some
motherfucker.
gas on.
That's exactly
Yeah,
what the fuck
yeah,
it is.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is poisonous.
I don't know
Wow.
why we used to do. Why mamas and grandmamas, y'all needed to
Black
do some
remedies, man.
research. Y'all
I ain't
need
know
some
no better,
Google.
man.
remedies.
Yeah, they didn't know no
They
better.
did what they had
But
to
you know
do.
what I'm saying? What you know what always makes me think is like, yo, the shit that we think we know so well right now, we not gonna know no better.
Man, listen, I've
You know what I'm
had,
saying?
I've had to let go of so many.
Come on,
It's the
guys.
age of Aquarius.
No, listen. 100 years from now, our grandchildren are gonna be way smarter than us.
Oh,
They're gonna be-
absolutely.
yeah, and they're gonna look at us like we were
course.
idiots. They're
Oh
gonna be
well,
like,
yeah, true that.
What the
true
hell
that.
were y'all doing back then? Y'all was like, y'all were.
We
they're
were
gonna be
coming
saying-
out of it. We were
Yeah.
coming out of
Yeah,
it
we
so
were-
that they
yeah.
could be where they're going to be.
Y'all were driving
Absolutely.
cars.
Yeah.
Y'all were
Absolutely.
driving cars run off of fossil fuels.
Yeah.
And y'all had little lines, imaginary lines that y'all drew on the floor.
You think that's going to stop? I don't think that's going anywhere.
I'm just saying. I'm just giving an example, but for sure.
Cars with gas in them, they probably gonna shut that shit down.
I don't know if that's ever gonna stop because they gonna you'd be dead before you actually.
I think I just saw something the other day where Ford is basically on their way to getting rid of gas cars. In their
because they trying to control the grid. Yeah. With an electric car, they'll shut your shit down.
Yeah. Sheesh.
If you too dangerous, if you talking some shit they don't want you to talk, shut this nigger shit down. Go shut your hole. You be on the highway, you got there getting the fuck on. Goddamn. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah,
that
man.
stuff get wild
like
too.
But it's been like that for sure. Like you gotta think, like even these newer cars, you don't pay your motherfucking.
They will cut it off.
They will cut your shit off, dog.
Yeah, they'll cut it off.
Yeah.
And then people can't wait to have a Tesla drive itself. Okay, that shit gonna dry you off a goddamn cliff.
Hey,
I'm going to kill you now.
That shit get mad at you. You be punching the car and shit.
Tesla, take me home. Yeah. Oh, I'll take you home.
I'm gonna take you home. I'm gonna take you home. All right.
Take you home to glory.
Right.
Yeah,
I heard you talking shit, bitch. Damn, Siri. Yeah.
Remember that one time when you smacked me on my wheel?
Right. This bitch is in her feelings. This bitch crazy. Yeah, man. Nah, I'm cool on that. Right.
It's time.
Yeah, man.
The days are numbered.
But you know what though? On some real shit, just to sum it up though, I think what's going on right now is we're going to eventually get back to unity, and we're gonna be a lot more outside and like on the land type shit, growing our own food, shopping within our own communities and shit like that.
I hope so.
Yeah,
incredible.
That's what it's gonna come down to.
And every now and again, take your shoes off, run around in the grass.
Oh, I do that every day. I put my feet.
Hey,
let me talk to y'all about that.
Come on, talk to us.
Y'all don't ground?
Give it to us.
I haven't in a while.
I know about it.
Grounding is like.
Don't do it every day though.
Man, listen.
I should.
Grounding is literally like a natural antibiotic for any kind of sickness.
Something about like the ions in the
you put your feet in that grass, dog.
Put your feet in the grass. Yeah, put your feet in the dirt in the grass.
It's grass period.
Well, yeah, your grass outside or any grass.
Yeah, whatever grass.
Yeah, you got to take your socks off. Take your socks off.
Take your socks off.
Breathing exercise. Put your feet in that grass, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nothing like it.
Grounded, man. You do feel better though.
Yeah, every day. Do it like 10 minutes a day. I do it in the morning, and then at night, like shit, when there's nobody out and shit like that, I go outside, sit in my yard, and just ground.
Yeah, man. It's the sole purpose for me actually mowing my lawn is because I be wanting to put my feet out.
Yeah, real shit. Yep, me too.
Yeah, man. But right now my water's picking messed up, so I can't feed my grass. So my grass dying. They really pissing me off right now. So.
And now it's time for TLee's Teachable Moment.
Hey,
what a segue.
My turn.
What we got on, my boy?
It's my for real.
Okay, Frank Sinatra.
So today, man, we kind of been talking about like transition and growth and, and so today my teachable moment is don't spend more time being hurt than you spend being healed. Because we spend so much time dwelling on the things that have been detrimental or traumatizing in our lives, and we choose not to see the growth in it in our lives. And the moment we deflect ourselves from the growth, all we see is the negativity. And there's no growth in negativity. So the longer we look at the hurt, the longer we feel it and just bask in it, the longer it takes for us to overcome it. So don't spend so much time being hurt, or don't spend so much time dwelling on the hurt. Find the healing in it. Find the growth in it, and lean more towards that so that you can get away from the thing that was so bad.
Hey, can we get this brother an Ashe for that, man? For real. You know what though? Let me piggyback off that though, man, because I like even people that I deal with, anybody that I share my energy with, my people, I tell them it's only so many times I'm gonna listen to your problem. Next time I gotta hear the solution.
Absolutely.
Or I don't want to hear that shit no more.
You don't want to hear it.
And I ain't even trying to be like that, but I'm trying to be like that.
Hey.
Nah, be like that.
And we steady dropping gems. We steady dropping gems,
Facts.
y'all. It's episode 5, man.
Hey.
It's your boy Will.
And it's your boy Chill.
And it's the Pull Up Podcast
Yes,
with
sir.
Chill Will. One more shout out to Teezy Fontaine.
Teezy Fontaine. Wah, 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 wah.
Hey. Make sure y'all pull up on us each and every week. Make sure y'all leave a rating and review on Apple Music, on whatever, or Apple Podcasts, whatever y'all listening to.
What you like, what you don't like.
Yes, sir. Watch and subscribe on YouTube. Each and every week we gonna be here with Chill
and Will.
You know what I'm saying? You know what time it is. And Tedra back there on the 1s and 2s.
Gotta show love to T.
Hi.
That my
It's the Pull Up
dog.
Podcast, baby. Stay tuned and we out.
Yes, sir.
Talk to him.